Good night, farm. Boy. Yeah. The sun peeks up over the old red barn, waking up the creatures living on the farm. The rooster takes his spot right on the fence, singing out a tune that makes perfect sense. Cock-a-doodle-doo, time to start the day, as the morning mist slowly fades away. Oh, the farm animal choir is out in the yard, singing all together, working real hard. With the clock and the moo and a soft ba-ba, it's a country music symphony, near and far. She gives a heavy swing of her spotted tail and lets out a moo right into the pail. Out in the mud, the pigs are having fun, splashing and oinking, soaking up the sun. Oh, the farm animal choir is out in the yard, singing all together, working real hard. With the clock and the moo and a soft ba-ba, it's a country music symphony, near and far. On the hill are a fluffy white cloud. Their gentle little bleating isn't very loud. The horses in the meadow kick up their hooves with a whinny and a neigh, showing off their moves. And the little yellow ducks waddle down to the lake, leaving quack, quack, quacks in the path they make. Now the sun goes down, the stars start to gleam. Every single animal is ready for a dream. The barn gets quiet, the night is deep and still, as the shadows pull a blanket over the hill. Good night, farm. Good night, farm. They see two critters with the crown of horn, and they can't quite tell where the line is torn. But one says bah and the other says bleat, and they tread the earth on different feet. Oh, a ram sheep stands with a heavy woolly coat. He's a different kind of king than a tough ram goat. One is Ovis, flocking tight in the draw. The other is Capra, chewing everything he saw. They both got horns to give a mighty shove, but they're different branches of the family love. Look at the tails if you want the real scoop. The sheep's tail hangs in a heavy low droop, but the ram goat's tail flips straight in the air, like a little white flag saying catch if you dare. The sheep eats the grass, keeping low to the ground, while the goat climbs a tree, best climber around. Oh, a ram sheep stands to fly. Look a little closer at the look in their eye. The ram in the wool, the buck in the coat. That's the difference between a sheep and a goat. History of wandering the desert alone. That's the donkey, my friend, with the big long ears. A patient old soul that's been around for years. 2s and 62 powers is the chromosome count. A sturdy little creature that you can mount. But cross over the fence to the neighbor side, where a whole different animal is ready to ride. Take a father who's a donkey, Jack is his name, and a mother who's a horse. Entering your game, mix them together, and what do you get? A mule in the meadow, the toughest one yet. With 63 chromosomes, it's a hybrid blend, stronger than the donkey, but a different kind of friend. Oh, the donkey is a species pure and true, but the mule is a mix, one of two. Donkeys have the bray, that hee-haw sound. Mules have the horse's power, pound for pound. If you want to stay now, let's look closer at the coat and the size, and the clever little look in the donkey's eyes. Donkeys have a cross right over their back, and a tail like a cow with a tassel at the track. They're smaller and slower, but smart can be. If they think it's unsafe, they will freeze, you see. People call them stubborn, but that isn't quite right. They're just thinking it through before they take flight. But the mule gets its height from its thoroughbred mom, with a horse-like tail and a sense of calm. It's got the donkey's ears and the donkey's tough feet, an all-terrain champion that's hard to beat. But because of the math in their genetic code, mules can't have babies at the end of the road. They're sterile and unique, a one-generation star, but they'll haul your heavy pack no matter how far. Oh, the donkey is a species pure and true, but the mule is a mix, born of two. Donkeys have the bray, that hee-haw sound. Mules have the horse's power, pound for pound. If you want a steady worker that'll never yield, know the difference in the creatures out in the field. So if it's small with a tassel and a hee-haw song, that's a donkey right there, and you can't go wrong. But if it's tall, strong, and sterile, a hybrid too, tip your hat to the wonder that we call the mule. Across the mountain wall, where the ancient embers learn to crawl. Deep beneath the stone, a sleeping king, bound by centuries and a broken wing. But the earth is shifting, the seal is thin, and the air grows hot from the dark within. Rise from the ash, tear the sky awake, let the foundations of the kingdom shake. With a crown of fire, breath like a furnace, a shadow long. Sing the fury of the dragon's song. Scales like iron in the midnight air, woven out in nightmares and a hunter's stare. They brought their steel to make a god of the mountain kneel. But you can't cage the wind, you can't tame the spark, when the beast of legend reclaims the dark. that the lonely need to burn away the dust of 1,000 years and leave the valley to its quiet